Hi, this is Kent Vaughn with Blaze Performance Solutions. Today we're going to talk about communication. As I think about communications, I think about a simple process we've developed at Blaze Performance Solutions entitled RPDD. 4 words: request, promise, deliver, and discuss. So every day we're asking people to do things or work on things or get back with us about something. We are also receiving those same kinds of delegations on a daily basis as well. So whether you're giving something to someone else to do or asking someone else to do something, or they're asking you, we want to make sure that we're very clear on these 4 pieces. My business partner, one of my business partners, is Brian Cox, and he talks all the time about this idea of if you want to see a change, you need to make a change. And so in this case, I'm asking you to make a change about what you do. So often we give people assignments and say, hey, can you get this to me Friday at 2 o'clock? And later they're thinking, now what is it they really want? And I know when they want it, but what are a little more details that I need? And there's this back and forth, and well, what a waste of time and energy. So slow down and on the front end think through, what is it you want? What is the request? The who, the what, the when, the where. Make sure that there are very specific outcomes identified here that everyone agrees on, that there's mutual agreement, mutual accountability on this. Okay? Promise is get agreement from all about who will do what, when, and where. Get agreement. Now, if you're going to get agreement, no has to be an okay answer, or maybe, or can I think about it? Otherwise, you're just being an autocrat. And sometimes that may be appropriate, but most of the time, if we really want engagement and buy-in from our team members, our peers, the people we work for and work with, we want some agreement on this thing. Well, can you do that? Who, what, when, where? And sometimes they'll say, yeah, well, how about Friday at 4 o'clock? Or, I'm slammed this week. Can we do it Monday at 2 or something? Some kind of negotiation. But the promise part is not just you do it because I told you, because I'm the parent. And I've never said that. But really getting buy-in from both people, both groups rather, about what the expectation is. Request, promise. Deliver is, what are the milestones? What are the checkpoints? How and when will it be accomplished? Is it in a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it in a month? Is it a year? How often will we get back together? So on and so forth. I'll tell you this, if you are the coach of a big NCAA football or basketball team, you're not going to have monthly accountability. You're not even going to have weekly accountability. You're going to have daily accountability about those things you're doing in the middle of the season. Well, I'm not saying you need to hover over people. I mean, if you bug people enough, work becomes the course of least resistance. And who wants to bug people all the time? But on the outset, agree with what will the delivery look like. The interim activities, the interim reporting, the milestones, the checkpoints, whatever it's going to be. Get agreement on that. And finally, discuss is, once it's done, how did it go? Should there be some rewards, some recognition? Hold people accountable. If they don't do what they said they would do, then hold them accountable to that. Now, hold them accountable to that doesn't mean that you're beating up on them, but it does mean, hey, you said you were going to get this thing done. What happened? You need that information. Now, this RPDD process can be something that you write out, sketch out before you go in to have a conversation with someone or send an email or do a presentation. It may be just something that you think through in your brain. Okay, what's the request I have? The who, the what, the where, the when. What might the promise look like? Deliver, I'll tell you this, that when in doubt, take notes. Benjamin Franklin said, the shortest pencil is better than the longest memory. Take a note. Now, certainly today, you can take a note electronically in your phone, on the computer. There are a number of ways to do it, but don't assume everyone's going to remember later. When we have our founders meeting with the 3 partners of our organization, I always send out at the end of the meeting a little a note that talks about who made what commitments, who's going to do what and when, and what were some things that we agreed on, and so on and so forth. I find that very helpful. I don't rely on anybody else to do that. I take personal responsibility to do that because I want to ensure that everybody's on the same sheet of music when it comes to what we're agreeing to do, where we're headed, what decisions we've made, what changes we made, what pricing initiatives we're going to, whatever it is going to be. Just some great ideas to think about. RPDD. Thanks so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. Again, this is Kent Vaughn with Blaze Performance Solutions.